Well, it is a surprisingly nice day out. It's in the low 30s, which is unusual for this time of year. But it'll be 20 below in a day or two, so I figured I'd take this nice weather opportunity and see if I can't fire this old thing up. I drug it here because it ran, but the fuel pump, which I got a new one, the fuel pump was spitting gas everywhere. And that's not a good thing. So before I try to start this thing, we're going to replace that fuel pump and fire it up. I also have a new air pump I think I want to try. I don't think these tires are going to hold air for very long, but if I can get them to hold air, maybe I'll drive this to the shop and do some work to it. I don't know. It might be kind of neat to get this one on the road this coming year. It's just a thought for right now, but I'll see if I can't get that fuel pump in and then fire it up. Well, I got the old fuel pump out easy enough, but this kind of sucks. These are slightly different. Obviously, the outlet is, or the inlet is in the wrong spot just a little bit. Not a big deal, but the way these things sit, I would have to put the new one on upside down to make that work right. And the problem with that is my fuel line, it's a metal line and it won't go underneath. So close, but no cigar, I don't think. So I think I'll have to find myself another one and come back to this. I don't think I'll get one before it gets really cold again. So kind of a bust, but it's good to know that I've got the wrong pump anyway. So I might have to shut this up for the time being and come back to it when I got the right pump. Alright, we are back at the Falcon. It's been about a week, I suppose, but I got myself what I'm hoping is the correct fuel pump. It's kind of hard to get the right one because the engine in that thing is not the original engine, and I don't know what it is. So that looks a little bit more like what came out of it. Close enough, it'll work now. But yeah, this is for a 69 Falcon with a 200. The one I got before was for a 78 Ford, because that's what the engine has written on it in a couple of spots, but apparently it's not a 78 Ford. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead and pop the hood and get this thing in here and see if we can start that Falcon again. Alright, new shiny fuel pump is in. I've also put the battery in and turned the key and it cranks it over, so I think our connections are good for once. And went ahead and dumped some gas down in the carburetor there. I don't know if I got enough or too much or whatever. It should fire off right away anyway, so I mean, I got my gas tank hooked up in the back, so let's set you up on a tripod and we'll crank this thing over, see if she'll fire, and that fuel pump will suck fuel. Well, I got a little bit of a fuel leak, but it ain't on fire yet. Well, at least I know it's running off its own fuel. Oh, she's getting a little drippy there. It's just a fire waiting to happen, but it'll be okay. Yeah, that fuel line's probably rotted. Or is it leaking out of here? Probably leaking out of there too. Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, that might take care of that one. Anyway, I don't know where exactly it's leaking out of there. Not good anyway. Yeah, I might have to do some fuel system work to this thing, but it ran. So that's good enough for me. I think I'll probably come out here on another warmer day if we get one, and I'll replace that fuel line for sure. I'm sure that's rotten, that little rubber piece. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to get it up off the ground at some point. Wouldn't want her to rot away. I mean, I can see how close it is to the dirt. You can't have that rusting out. But hey, she ran anyway, and only a minor fire hazard. Yeah, if I get her running off the ground here, maybe I'll take it in and put a new tank in, hook that back up. I do have another tank, so it's a possibility, but for now at least, she ran.